Have you ever questioned whether you actually have control over your fate in a world where change is the only constant? Today, we embark on a transformative journey, not just to fix our lives, but to redefine them. From crafting a foolproof plan to reshaping our habits and behaviors, we'll uncover the secrets to a fulfilling life. You'll learn how to tackle sleepless nights and turn them into restorative slumber, and how simple acts of movement can elevate your entire being. Stay with us as we unravel the steps to not just take action, but to make it count. Because by the end of this video, fixing your life will no longer be a mystery but a reality within your grasp. So, are you ready to seize the reins and steer your life towards greatness? Let's begin. Making a plan. The foundation of self-improvement is a well-defined, realistic goal. It will show you how to get to your desired destination from your current position. Without a clear plan in place, goals and desires lack a tangible endpoint. Planning is the difference between mindlessly roaming and going forward with purpose, so it's crucial. Making a plan helps bring your ambitions into sharp focus, turning abstract ideas into tangible steps to take. A written or digital commitment serves as a physical reminder of the course of action you have decided to take. When you have this kind of clarity, every day serves as a stepping stone towards your end objective, providing more than just motivation. But how can you tell if your strategy isn't merely a wish list? You proceed with the time-tested approach of SMART objectives. These 5 criteria are more than just words. They form the foundation of a strong goal-setting framework. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. When you state your goals with precision, you achieve clarity by eliminating ambiguity. Measuring something allows you to gauge your progress. If your goals are achievable, they will remain firmly within your grasp. Being time-bound motivates you to take immediate action, and relevance connects your objectives to your life's greater purpose. Dividing your objectives into smaller, more achievable chunks is like navigating a thick jungle on foot. Each step has a new opening in the undergrowth and a this way sign at the foot. The key is to break down that big picture into manageable chunks so you don't get overwhelmed. Making things simple isn't the only goal of this procedure. Momentum is. With each minor triumph, self-assurance increases, making the once unreachable attainable. Keep adaptability in mind when you break down your objectives. You should be flexible with your strategy because life is full of surprises. Failure is not the same as a setback. Rather, it is a chance to grow and improve. Recognize and reward yourself for the little victories along the way. These are what keep your motivation strong. Plotting a path is the fundamental step in creating a plan. It's all about seeing where you're going and making a plan to get there. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely, and it allows for modifications as necessary. This is the fine art of living better, a methodical, planned strategy for making your goals a reality. Finding solutions to problems. As with everything else in life, the first step in fixing a problem is to figure out where it came from. Using this method is akin to acting as a private investigator in your own life, gradually uncovering the following issues. This step, called root cause analysis, RCA, is an important part of fixing problems quickly. Asking a lot of why questions is crucial to uncovering the root cause of a problem. Finding the root cause makes it much easier to identify the source of a problem rather than just addressing its symptoms. The next crucial step is to think of possible answers. To be creative, you need to keep an open mind and be ready to think about everything, even if it seems crazy at first. To find the best and most workable answers, you need to first come up with a lot of ideas. A method known as starbursting is very helpful at this stage, as it involves investigating the who, what, when, where, why, and how of an idea. A group is working on the problem, and everyone is welcome to share their ideas and feelings and contribute to finding a solution. It is essential to get people to take the lead when they are facing problems. This entails viewing problems as opportunities for learning rather than as insurmountable obstacles. You need to switch from being reactive, which means you deal with problems as they come up, to being proactive, which means you anticipate problems and get ready to deal with them directly. To become proactive, you must establish measurable goals, adopt a growth mindset, and maintain current information to identify potential changes and problems. Getting training in resilience is an important part of taking the initiative to solve problems. People who are tough can get through challenging times and come back better. Things will get better, and they know that the key to success is to keep going even when things are tough. When you look on the bright side and focus on finding answers instead of dwelling on the problem itself, you find it much easier and more confident to deal with problems. To sum up, fixing problems isn't easy. You need to be patient, persistent, and able to think critically in order to find the root of the issue before you can think of possible solutions. It's an endless journey that teaches you the ropes and helps you get past problems along the way. It prepares you for future happiness and success. With practice, you'll be able to turn problems that seem impossible to solve into tasks that you can complete, and you'll be ready to deal with any problem that comes your way. Dealing with your behaviors and habits. Habits are the unseen builders of our lives. They subtly mold our actions, our patterns, and, in the end, our fate. These patterns operate as an automatic pilot for our behaviors, controlling our daily routines. The strength of habits is in their stealthiness. They enable us to carry out intricate actions without consciously considering them. This efficiency bestows both blessings and curses, making it difficult to break bad habits. The first step to becoming an expert at forming habits is to understand how they work. The formation of habits is a feedback loop that includes cues, routines, and rewards. The cue is the thing that makes people act. The routine is what really does the acting, and the reward is what makes people keep doing it. Becoming habit detectives, finding the signals and incentives that hold our habits in place, is the first step towards changing our lives. After we've found it, we can start making changes to the loop. It takes more than just sheer will to break undesirable behaviors. This term refers to switching out one habit for another that has the same or comparable effect. If, for example, you find that munching on junk food is a coping mechanism for stress, you may try rewarding yourself with a short walk or some deep breathing instead. The idea is to train our brains to follow a different pattern, one that is more beneficial and in line with our objectives. Conversely, when we form beneficial habits, we are really capitalizing on the same cycle. The key is to pick a beneficial habit and work on it deliberately until it's automatic. Starting with simple, uncomplicated behaviors that you find impossible to refuse is the way to go. In the long run, major change results from the accumulation of these little adjustments. The same holds true for changing undesirable habits. In order to make the new pattern stick, it's important to associate it with a reward. Managing habits and behaviors essentially involves exploring the reasoning behind our actions and modifying them to enhance our personal growth. Improving oneself is an ongoing process that involves discovering oneself and always refining one's craft. We can shape our lives into the masterpiece of our dreams. This isn't going to happen suddenly, rather, it will develop gradually, habit by habit. Getting your 8 to 9 hours of sleep, a life full of energy and clarity, may be yours by establishing a regular sleep routine. Getting a healthy night's sleep, at least 8 or 9 hours, is essential to our health, not a luxury. During these priceless hours, our minds consolidate memories, our bodies recover, and our emotions achieve equilibrium. Getting enough sleep has been associated with numerous benefits, including improved mood and cognitive abilities such as focus, memory, and imagination. Envision yourself filled to the brim with vitality every morning, prepared to take on the day's obstacles with a level head and a strong heart. A good night's sleep is like a gift. It's when our brains consolidate the day's events into a permanent memory and begin to make sense of our environment. We can digest our emotions while we sleep, which helps us face the day with a better attitude and greater resilience. But how can one be sure they will have a fantastic night's sleep? The first step is to develop a regular sleep schedule. The first step is to make your bedroom into an ideal sleeping space by making it cool, dark, and peaceful. To block out distracting light and noise, you might want to look into blackout drapes or a white noise machine. The ideal mattress and pillows will provide enough support while also lulling your body into a state of deep relaxation. Regularity is the foundation of a sound sleep routine. Maintaining a regular sleep-wake schedule, including weekends, might help your body's internal clock function more smoothly. Consistently sending messages to the body about when to sleep and when to wake up can establish a natural cycle of drowsiness and wakefulness throughout the day. A satisfying night's sleep is only as satisfying as the time spent getting ready for it. Having a routine in place before bed might help your thoughts wind down for the night. Some examples of such activities include reading a book, soaking in a hot bath, or meditating or deep breathing to help calm down. Avoid stimulants like caffeine and electronic devices in the hours leading up to bedtime, as they interfere with the body's natural sleep-inducing mechanisms. Improving your sleep quality is another benefit of making exercise a regular part of your day. It also benefits your sleep quality. If you exercise first thing in the morning, you may find it easier to fall asleep at night since you'll be exhausted. Daytime exposure to natural light also aids in circadian rhythm maintenance, which in turn reinforces the sleep-wake cycle. If you want to live a fuller, more fulfilling life, then you need to make sleep a priority and develop a routine that supports it. Sleep, the silent healer, refreshes us and prepares us for the experiences that await us when we awaken from our slumber. Take it in, value it, and feel your life improve immediately. Participating in physical activity. Engaging in physical exercise is like purchasing a guaranteed return health insurance policy. When you start exercising regularly, you will start to feel the effects almost immediately. Increasing your heart rate pumps more oxygen-rich blood to your muscles and brain, potentially enhancing your alertness and mental clarity. In addition to lowering stress levels and bringing on a state of pleasure known as the runner's high after exercise, the body releases endorphins, which are natural mood boosters. However, exercise has many more advantages than these. Long-term, consistent physical exercise can prevent cardiovascular illnesses, a major cause of mortality worldwide. Additionally, it aids in the prevention or management of type 2 diabetes, keeps blood sugar levels stable, and promotes weight maintenance. Regular exercise protects our muscles and bones from the deterioration that comes with aging and diseases like osteoporosis. Physical exercise doesn't have to be a huge hassle to incorporate into your everyday routine. By avoiding the lift in favor of the stairs, you can increase your caloric expenditure and build stronger leg muscles. If you sit for lengthy periods of time at a desk, you may enhance blood flow and avoid muscular stiffness by getting up and stretching every hour. Increasing your step count each day is as easy as making a few modest adjustments, such as parking further away from the store door. There are a wide variety of choices for those who want to include more organized forms of physical activity in their daily lives. Exercising first thing in the morning or riding a bike to work are excellent ways to get a positive start on the day and reduce your impact on the environment. Taking part in a group fitness class is a fantastic way to get more out of your workouts and meet new people. Additionally, why not rise from your seat and dance to some of your favorite songs while you are unwinding at home? To lift your spirits and start moving, try this entertaining activity. The secret to incorporating exercise into your daily routine is to look for things to do that you already love and can fit into your schedule. The point of any kind of physical activity, whether it's a yoga class to relieve stress or a walk on the weekend to commune with nature, is to get moving and enjoy the process. You can improve your health and happiness now and in the future by making exercise a regular part of your life. Taking action. The first and most important step on the road to personal growth is to do something about it. In other words, it's the magic ingredient that turns ideas into reality and connects ambitions with the real world. Making small, deliberate efforts towards personal growth on a daily basis is more similar to deliberate action than any one large deed or bold step. It's the process of making plans and converting information into action. Unless we take action, the best ideas and deepest insights remain dormant and have unrealized potential. We cannot overstate the importance of actively pursuing personal growth. In other words, it is the driving force behind development and advancement. Being dedicated means getting out of bed each day with the intention of accomplishing something that moves you closer to your objectives. This dedication to action is the difference between wishful thinkers and achievers, between dreamers and those who actually take action. Even when things get rough, it keeps us moving forward because it is the gasoline that powers the motor of transformation. However, what gives someone the strength to go ahead and execute it? Beginning on a modest scale is the key. Just as a single stride may take you 1,000 miles, so too can a single action put you on the path to self-improvement. Something as simple as taking a 5-minute stroll, reading a single page, or writing a paragraph might be enough. Every one of these seemingly little things may add up to a huge impact when done repeatedly over a long period of time. The secret to making these seemingly little things have a big impact is consistency. It requires self-control to persevere even when you're not feeling motivated and to consistently follow through on your goals every day. Through consistency, acts become habits, and habits lay the groundwork for a new life. The significance lies more in consistency than in the intensity of the endeavor. If you want to keep going forward, being constant is the best way to do it. encouraging others to adopt this mindset of gradual, steady change is all about creating a vision of potential. It's about making kids see that big things may start with little dreams and the courage to act. It's about helping them see that they can achieve their dreams by putting their faith in themselves and seeing that each day brings a new chance to grow into their ideal selves. Finally, if you want to better yourself, you need to take action. You must believe in the power of small, consistent steps and the cumulative impact of your efforts. The key to accomplishing the seemingly impossible is believing in your own abilities and taking that initial step. Put that plan into action now, and then repeat the process tomorrow and the following day. Your future self will appreciate it. CO and CL is USION. As we draw this journey to a close, remember the steps we've laid out: crafting a plan, solving problems proactively, reshaping habits, embracing restful sleep, engaging in physical activity, and taking decisive action. Each step is a building block towards a life you can be proud of, so take that first step today, no matter how small. Your life is a canvas, and you hold the brush. Paint it with bold strokes of improvement and joy. Remember, your life is in your hands. Shape it, improve it, and savor every moment of the journey. Now, let's begin. If you'd like to support me, please consider making a donation after subscribing. Alternatively, if you have a favorite topic, please leave a comment. This will help me find more topics to discuss in future videos.